Hi everybody, it's me Roxanne, and I'm here for another channeled and angel message for you today. And I know in my last message I said, in the message it said, have a good June, and I was like, well, I'll be back before the end of June. And now here it is July, and the angels were right. They had other things for me that have kept me really busy. And I took a few notes before I get started into the message for all of you. I'm just going to tell you a few things I'm going to talk about in the video. Then I'll give you the message, and then I'll be more detailed at the end. But one of the things that happened, as you know, in my last video, I got this new office, and it's been amazing and wonderful, but it changed the energy in my life. And I got more sensitive to energies in my home, and just started realizing how I haven't, as an empath, you know, and an introvert, I need a lot of time alone. And I kind of lost, just because of the pandemic and everything, that tendency to take care of other people and put my own needs aside kind of happened. And then I just got real aware of it because my wonderful coaching and doing readings for people is really taking off. And long story short, I attracted an office space for myself outside of the house. So since my husband is here and it's difficult for him to do his work elsewhere, I attracted this opportunity that's just going to be perfect. It's going to be part-time, and it's just wonderful. I haven't signed the dotted line yet, but it's in the works, and it's very exciting. So of course, you know, anytime really wonderful things happen to us, that can bring up pain to be healed. And so it's just been all of that. Plus, another thing that happened to me was I realized that I had been consuming this cocoa powder, dark chocolate, with stevia, thinking it was healthy for me, and it turned out it had heavy metals, cadmium and lead. And there was a label on the second bag that I ordered that was just like the angels drew me to see that. And I talked to my doctor about it, who's this amazing integrative holistic alternative doctor, and he has me on a detox for heavy metals, and it's been amazing that it's also the things that are detoxing are physical but also emotional too. So just a lot of transformation for me right now, but I'm told from my guides and angels that this is all happening for a reason, because who thinks to ask your doctor to check you for heavy metals, right? So, you know, I'm clearing out heavy metals that I had even before I ate the dark chocolate, that it's going to help me with all my clairs. It's going to help me be more clear. It's going to help me have more energy and feel even younger, which I feel pretty great for my age. So I'm excited about these things, but it wasn't very... It's just been so many changes and ups and downs. I haven't been camera ready for, plus Mercury in retrograde kind of has a lot of roller coaster emotions and things going wrong and stuff we're working through. And so that's my reasons for taking so long, but it's all good news to me, because wonderful things are happening, and I hope wonderful things are happening for you too. I feel like new beginnings are in the air. There's an energy, if you can tap into that consciousness, that's going to propel you forward, and hopefully you've learned self-compassion for when painful emotions come up to help you. If you're not getting good connections from your guides, which I actually found this past 3 weeks, it's been hard to connect and get clear messages. But my go-to is always to write in my journal, and found that reading back there were the answers right there from a previous time. So, you know, I encourage people to do that. Write in your journal, write your stuff out, and occasionally you'll get some really good guidance. If you go back and read it, it could be exactly what you need to help you through some questions that you have going on right now. So at least that's what happened for me. So, okay, so I'm going to get right to the message now. And I may talk more about some of those things at the end. But here is the channeled angel message for July, beginning of July. And this is 6 of my archangels, the main 6 that were there with me the most when I started doing this. And it's Archangel Muriel, who is the, she was my first archangel, and she's the Archangel of Empaths. And then others joined in. They all come through as one voice, and I channel them through a writing process. If you're new to my channel, I'm a straight channel. I don't typically use oracle cards or anything. I channel through writing. It's called auto writing or stream of consciousness. So, so my 6 angels this time were Archangel Muriel, Jophiel, Chamuel, Azrael, Sandalphon, and Uriel. And at the end, I'll explain the traits of each of those, just some brief traits to familiarize yourself with those. Okay, here's the message. Dear beautiful souls, we are so happy to connect with you today. We love you so very much, and we are happy to send you this message through our dear Roxanne. As you all move through this time of Mercury in retrograde, we see that you feel scrambled and not sure which direction to turn. We see that you know you need rest, yet you are also frustrated that you cannot hear guidance and support from Spirit as you have had in the recent past. The word muddled comes to mind to describe what you feel about your ideas and inspirations. At the same time, you know you are shifting because some good things are happening to you, and you know from past experience to listen to your bodies and allow time for the changes to sink in. So much good energies are being sent to you, dear ones. Please be very kind to yourself, as the high vibes are causing you to feel weary and frustrated at times. And I'm going to get a little drink of water because I'm kind of hoarse. Sorry about that. Okay. We see your soul's journey from a higher perspective. We want you to remember that you are in dense energies on the planet that are going through great change. It may help to look at it as things must feel worse in order to get better and motivate change. Just hang on for the ride. You empaths and lightworkers are shining your high vibrations of love just by being peaceful role models for others who are caught up in watching the news. That can be so draining for you to witness. Please don't feel you must get in the thick of it and join in the activism at every opportunity, or you will not have energy left over for your purpose that is still just beginning to bloom. Extreme self-care is in order right now. Many in their homes are getting frustrated being in the same energies as their loved ones due to the need for continued COVID-19 distancing recommendations. While the numbers may be exaggerated somewhat, this is still a dangerous virus with unknown severity of effects on each individual. So we want you to remain vigilant not to contract this virus. You may have a strong immune system, but someone in your household may not. So it is right to protect them by wearing a mask in public places, keeping away from crowds, social distancing 6 feet apart or more, and washing hands frequently. You may know friends who believe it's all a hoax and meant to control you, but it is not so. Yes, the media causes unwarranted fear and panic, so we see why people shun the whole thing that they are hearing. The truth lies somewhere in the middle. There is an unpredictable virus that can be dangerous, and too much fear about it will hurt your immune system, which could make it worse. So please reduce your exposure to tragic stories and also to the other stories of it all being a hoax. Please know that staying in a high vibration of love and inner peace does actually offer you some protection. However, no human is perfect, and all have ups and downs of stress and fear in life. So taking measures to reduce stress, get out in nature to ground and recharge often is very important. And you know, we also recommend sea salt baths too, to soothe your soul. If you have no bath, then it is also very effective to take showers and imagine the water washing away all of your negativity, and imagine it all going down the drain, leaving you renewed and recharged with love, which is your own innate energy. We love you, dear ones, so much. And even though you may at times feel abandoned by us right now during this confusing time, no, it is not true. And we are with you and helping you with energy healing whenever you ask for it. Give your troubles to us and say, angels, please clear this negativity out, whatever it is. We will be at your service to help you in ways that serve the highest good for your soul purpose. Roxanne is undergoing a detox right now to rid her body of heavy metals, and she is also releasing heavy emotions that are attached to these metals. We are bringing this up to let you all know that this is a good time for detoxing some food or chemical out of your body for your health. Since in a way you are detoxing anyway due to the influx of energies and clearing out the old anyway, you might as well take this time to clean up your diet, stop caffeine, sugar, or anything you know in your heart has been an unhealthy crutch to get you through stress. Start a journal to document your feelings about your new journey to be your true self with true vitality and aliveness. This is a good time to dig deep and write your confusion and pain in a journal. We think you'll be amazed at the insights that pour out of your heart when you take pen to paper. Don't hold back and let the feelings flow with no judgment. If this is difficult, imagine you are your inner child who has important things to say and tell you about his or her pain. Hopefully this exercise will cause you to have more compassion for yourself and to be kinder to yourself as you would be to a very sad child who needs to grieve a very big loss. You can reparent yourself in this way, and we think you will be very surprised at how you feel more connected to yourself and your true self by doing this exercise daily. Very often similar to a meditation practice. Meditation and having a time with no list of shoulds in your head is very important too. Sorry, I'm going to get another drink of water. Okay. We are wishing all of you a joy-filled time in life to put yourself and your emotional growth first. you will find you are able to get more done towards your personal goals in life when you take good care of you and putting your needs for emotional healing at the top of your list. We see you and we are proud of each of you and the compassion and sensitivity and wishes for peace that you radiate outward without your own awareness of this. It is happening without any effort or awareness on your part. So please relax and enjoy just being and healing, and we'll be back again with a new comforting message for all of you soon. Goodbye for now, with so much love and brilliant light to match yours. Archangel Muriel, the Archangel of Empaths, Archangel Jophiel, the Archangel of Creativity and Beauty, Archangel Chamuel, the Archangel of Comfort, Archangel Sandalphon, the Archangel of Music and Grounding, Archangel Uriel, the Archangel of Wisdom, and Archangel Azrael, the Archangel of Grief, Transitions, and Loss. And that's the end of the message. I hope you found that really helpful. I know it just hit the nail on the head with everything that's going on with me, and it's just feels like a big hug from Spirit, and so I hope you all feel that way too about these messages. I took a few notes, so I want to share a few things. Okay, where's my notes at? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, a couple things I want to talk about is, for one thing, I want to really support all of you intuitive empaths out there that are extreme introverts. And you may be in a household with someone else all the time and not even realize how that's hurting you. And I hope that you're able to get out of the house and get time alone. But I know that it's easy for us to forgo that sometimes and just kind of be letting other people and just what's going on with the pandemic and the social change, things that are happening in society that need to be brought to the surface, kind of taking bites out of our energy, and we're not getting the time alone that we need. And if you're like me, you need that time alone, completely alone, to tap into your creativity. And I didn't even realize until I talked to a friend about this that I haven't written any new songs or poetry since the beginning of the pandemic. And that's pretty shocking. But it's, at the same time, it's been 3 months. It's gone really slow, but it's also gone really fast because we're overwhelmed with stress and news and things. So I just want to encourage all of you introverts out there that it's important, like for your health and your immune system, to explain to your partner, or if you're in the house with roommates, to ask them if there's a time when they can leave the house. They may not understand it, but it's very real. So sending you really good healing energy with this, and it's important. So I really want to make a point of that. Another thing I wanted to talk about is they mentioned about the journaling and giving your inner child a voice. And this has been really powerful for me lately, because some of the clients that I have been attracting right now have been just the perfect match for what I excel at, which is inner child healing, because I've been there. I've been through it. I've been, oh gosh, since 2003, I started intense inner grief work through journaling daily. And then I unblocked and found my voice. And that's the reason I call my company True Voice Enterprises. I found my voice as a singer. I found my voice as a person. I found my voice as a life coach. And I had previously been hidden in shame, you know, and very comfortably hiding, not even realizing how much I was hiding until I found this voice and was able to do all these wonderful things that I never dreamed I could do. So I really want to encourage the journaling from your inner child to help you find your voice, and also to encourage you to go back and read your own writing. And you may not even realize that you have the answers, that maybe you have channeled some wise insight in your journaling. And I tend to like to underline the things that I feel like are from spirit, so it's easy to go back and look through my journal and find all the underlines, and it's just powerful for me. So I just want to extend that little tip to all of you who are wanting to learn to channel and are very insightful and are getting glimpses and feelings from your guides and angels. And it's just a muscle that's going to get stronger and stronger. So please keep it up. And I'll continue talking about these kinds of things. But that's about it. Of course, Mercury in retrograde goes through the 12th. And it's just be extra kind to yourself, you know. It's nothing to be afraid of or worried about. It's just an opportunity to reset and have some insight into your life and make the future even better. So that's all for today. I love connecting with all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe. Please like my video. It encourages others to join in and subscribe and look forward to more messages. And just sending all my love to everyone. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.